this weekend. Supposed to be nice outside.
Have you seen the 7-day forecast? Thank you, 22 News meteorologist. It's gorgeous.
It was cruddy throughout the week. This weekend's supposed to be pretty nice, and we're going to tell you something amazing that you can do this weekend. Take a look. If you're looking for a great way to spend a warm summer day, check out one of the Pioneer Valley's great parks. We went up to the DAR State Forest to kayak with All Out Adventures, a great nonprofit, and we learned a little bit more about their organization.
We're a nonprofit based in Northampton, and we promote health, independence, and recreation for people with disabilities and their family and friends. We do programs year-round, so in the summer we do kayaking, canoeing, camping, cycling, hiking, and then in the fall we do more hiking, and in the winter we do snowshoeing, seated cross-country skiing, cross-country skiing. We have people that have pre-registered for the program, and this gentleman uses a wheelchair, so we have our 2 staff members on the right, and they will help the caregiver help Jamie into the boat.
And I bet people like Jamie just enjoyed so much. When they get off the kayaks, what are some of the things they say to you?
Not so much they say, it's the nonverbals, huge smiles. And it's something that people can do together. Oftentimes caregivers, when a situation happens with a disability, they can't do the things that they used to be able to do together. So kayaking, actually if you look out on the water, the disability disappears because you've got 2 people just moving a boat through the water. I actually had one woman say to me that she has MS and multiple mobility issues, and she said that she loves that she can just slip through the water and the disability disappears. And she's like, finally, there's something in my life I can do easily.
Obviously, the participants love getting active, but volunteering has its merit too.
It is amazing to be able to do this work. I feel very useful. I feel like I can use all my skills and talents to help people enjoy what gives meaning in my life, and that's being outdoors.
If it wasn't for this program, then I probably would not be as far physically as I am, because this is the only thing that allows me to get out and enjoy the outdoors. I was getting really depressed because I felt like after my brain injury I wasn't able to do anything of my old life, because I was very active in doing everything outdoor, hiking, kayaking, fishing, boating. And after my injury, I thought because of my balance issues, I couldn't do anything. And once I started to do the activities, I started to feel better about myself, and I started to be able to physically get more able-bodied.
We took a trip around the pond with some of the guides, and we got to experience tranquility on a quiet kayak on a peaceful day while families splashed around on the shorelines. All Out Adventures has kayaks that enable people of many differing disabilities the opportunity to get out, with tailored paddles that you can't drop and things like stabilizers and pontoons for kayaks. On our tour, we saw therapy pooches, furry and feathered friends, but the highlight really was the camaraderie that's so apparent in a group of people overcoming their disabilities and enjoying movements that some of us take for granted. We all know how much fun it can be to get out on the water this year with the friends and the family, but it can also be a little bit dangerous. So we're back here with Sue Tracy from All Out Adventures, and Sue, you're going to tell us how we can stay safe on the water. Now, let's start when you're in the kayak, when you're getting into the kayak, what do you need to know?
Okay, so when you're getting in the kayak, you want to keep your weight low. Step down here, and then just go ahead and sit down and come in like this.
And then it's important to act like Chiquita Banana so that your headdress doesn't fall off.
Exactly. You want to keep your center of gravity, you know, your head, your nose over your navel, over the center line of the boat. So you can go like this so that the boat can do whatever it wants, and you're not doing that. If I go like this, that's when I tip over. Yeah. So I want to keep my head
nice and centered.
Exactly.
Okay, now how about getting out of the boat? May I?
Of course. So getting out could be like this, and then
it's always the buddy system, because when you're on the water, it's important to stay with a buddy.
It's very important to stay with a buddy, because if your kayak capsizes, if you have a little bit of training, it's very easy to get back into the boat. It gets more complicated if you're alone out there on the water and you tip over. And on a hot summer day, that might not be as critical, but in the shoulder seasons, like early spring and fall, you could be in trouble because you could get hypothermia pretty quickly. So buddy system is key.
And whether you're with a buddy or alone, most important thing, they'll wear a life jacket.
Absolutely. That is the golden rule. for several reasons. You want, as an adult, you want to be modeling to children to wear a properly fitted life jacket. That way there you're going to be able to keep your kids safe for their lifetime. Yeah.
Now, it's one thing to wear a life jacket, but what's even more important is to wear it well. So you're going to tell me exactly how to properly fit into a life jacket.
So it just goes on like a jacket.
Okay.
Yep. And you can zip it up.
And now, if your life jacket at home is a different model than this, it's the same basic rules and principles apply.
Yes.
Uh-oh, zipper's stuck. There we go.
Okay. All right, so the test, if it's fitted properly, may I?
Absolutely.
What you want to do is you want to pull up on the shoulders.
So this is improperly fitted.
This is improperly fitted. So if I were to help you out of the water, if you were in the water and I were in a boat, this might just come totally off you.
And I would slip out of it.
Exactly.
So you need to tighten it, cinch it up really well.
Yep, it's got to be nice and snug. And so the different models exactly on your side.
So you're just pulling all these straps, more or less.
Yep. And if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, go nuts.
You can, and then this is a great thing to do with your buddy as well. So you both have one on. And it's got shoulder straps here. And then it's got a buckle on the bottom, right under that zipper right here.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, and now if we do the test.
I'm not going anywhere.
You can, yeah. I could, a little bit of gravity, you know, yeah, I can
pull me to
right
safety.
Out. Exactly.
Sue, thank you so much, but we're not done here at the lake yet. A little bit later on in Massapeel, Sue is going to show us all how we can get involved with the Kayak-a-Thon. Don't go anywhere. Earlier today on Massapeel, we showed you the joys of squeaking out just a few more warm days outdoors this summer, and the perfect day out is coming up soon. It's a Kayak-a-Thon, and it's an opportunity to spend a day on the Connecticut River with your friends, all while helping out a tremendous cause.
It's like a walk-a-thon, but everybody kayaks, so we call it a Kayak-a-Thon. And it takes place Sunday, September 8th, and we go down the Connecticut River, and you can go either 13 miles downriver or 6 miles downriver. So we go from Sunderland down to Northampton, and along the way we pick up people in Hatfield, and then people can go 6 miles from there. We've raised about $8,000 for the past 6 years, and we're hoping to raise $12,000 this year.
All Out Adventures enables those with physical and mental disabilities the opportunity to experience outdoor activities with almost no limitations, but the equipment doesn't come cheap.
We have about $70,000 a year that we need to raise money to balance our budget. So this Kayak-a-Thon really helps us fill the gap.
But what's the atmosphere like?
If you want to feel really good about yourself and have a great time socializing, it's like this huge flotilla that goes down the Connecticut River, a lot of camaraderie. It's an opportunity to share your passion and actually enable others with disabilities to get out there and enjoy what we often take for granted.
The employees really help to realize the outdoor dreams of the participants.
It's a really big event. So lots and lots of people come and participate. We'll have a big flotilla going down the Connecticut. And for the company, you know, for a small nonprofit that pretty much lives grant to grant, this major fundraiser really helps make all the programs accessible and low to, you know, no cost.
Come down and help people like Cindy. After her brain injury, she rediscovered her zest for life with All Out Adventures, and now she's excited to paddle in the Kayak-a-Thon.
I hope you support our Kayak-a-Thon. Please come. We need participants, so come on down and enjoy.